Get ready to open your mind and heart to a possibility that could change the way you see your furry best friend. Have you ever stopped to wonder why sometimes your dog barks at nothing? Or why your cat stares at a corner of the wall as if there's something there that you simply can't see? That strange feeling that they are reacting to something invisible. Have you experienced this? If the answer is yes, or even if your curiosity has just been piqued, stay with me until the end, because what you're about to discover might surprise you and perhaps give you a new perspective on the energy of animals and the world around us, which remains hidden from our eyes. We love our pets unconditionally, don't we? They are part of the family, loyal companions who bring joy, comfort, and a pure love that seems to come from another plane. But what if I told you that this connection goes far beyond playing in the park or cozy nights on the couch? What if this deep bond we have with dogs, cats, and other animals also connects us to a universe that, for many, exists only in the realm of the supernatural? On our channel, we talk a lot about ghosts and presences, about the energies that inhabit places and can influence our lives. And it is exactly at this point that the sensitivity of our pets comes into play in a fascinating and, for some, even a little scary way. There are millennia-old reports, stories that cross cultures and generations, about the ability animals have to sense things that we, with our limited human senses, simply cannot perceive. We're not just talking about a keen sense of smell or super hearing, although that is also part of the equation. We're talking about a tuning into the energetic plane, a kind of sixth sense that makes them incredibly receptive to vibrations and, yes, to negative presences. Imagine your pet as a kind of biological antenna, tuned to frequencies that escape our radar. When a dense energy approaches, when an invisible presence enters an environment, while we might only feel a chill or a subtle change in the atmosphere, your pet may be detecting it much more clearly and intensely. That's why they can suddenly change their behavior drastically. They become agitated, apathetic, aggressive, or desperately seek your protection. They are not just seeing something, they are feeling the energy, the vibration of that entity or energetic residue. And the most incredible thing, what really leads us to dive deep into this topic, is the idea that they not only feel, but can also act. Yes, there is a powerful and growing belief that our pets can be true shields against negative presences. That the pure and elevated energy of animals, especially the energy of unconditional love they emanate, can create a protective barrier around them, and by extension, around you and your home. They are not just companions, they can be spiritual guardians, silent sentinels who alert us and protect us from threats we don't even perceive. The way pets sense invisible presences is a mystery that fascinates and intrigues. It is a reminder that there is much more in the world than what we can touch and see. And understanding the signs they give us is essential for our own safety and energetic well-being. It's not just strange behavior, it can be a warning, a call for help, or even an active demonstration of protection. In this journey we are starting now, we will explore deeply how this connection works. What are the most common signs that indicate your pet is sensing something on the spiritual plane, and how the energy of animals can, in fact, serve as a shield against negative presences. We will demystify some points, validate experiences, and above all, honor the incredible sensitivity and protective role that our furry friends can play in our lives. And that is why your participation here is so important. If this topic resonates with you, if you have ever felt that deep connection with your pet or witnessed something unexplainable that made you think about their sensitivity, I would love to know. Leave your experience, your opinion, or just a "yes, I believe" in the comments. Your story is valuable and can touch and validate the experience of many others going through the same thing. You know, building this community where we can share and learn about these topics that are often considered taboo is what drives this channel. And your participation here is what makes this channel grow and reach more people with this type of content that explores the invisible, and the unexplainable. So if you are enjoying this conversation, if you felt that this introduction touched something inside you, show it to us. Leave your like on this video, because every like is a sign that we are on the right track and that this content is relevant to you. And if you are not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? Click the subscribe button and activate the bell so you don't miss the upcoming videos. Because what we will address next will deepen even more this connection between us, our pets, and the world of energies. Let's now dive into the clearest signs that your furry friend is sensing a presence, those behaviors you cannot ignore, in our lives. And understanding the signs they give us is fundamental for our own safety and energetic well-being. It's not just about strange behavior. It can be a warning, a call for help, or even an active demonstration of protection. For those on this journey of understanding the world beyond what is visible, this hidden truth about animal sensitivity can bring surprising revelations. After all, behind the daily routine with our pets, there are energetic backstage moments that we rarely stop to observe. Accepting this possibility requires a shift in our mindset, an openness to the fact that reality can be much more complex and layered than we imagine. And this new perspective can influence our decisions about how we interact with our homes and with the animals themselves. The impact of recognizing that your pet may be sensing something you don't feel is profound. It changes the dynamic, adds a layer of responsibility and admiration for the creature that shares your life. It's not about being afraid, but about being aware and respectful of this innate ability they possess. It's validating intuition, the stories we hear, and giving credit to the ancestral wisdom that has always pointed to the deep connection between animals and the spiritual realm. They are beings tuned to the vibration of the environment, and this tuning can be a gift to us. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because to understand how they protect us, we first need to talk about the incredible sensory ability they have, which goes far beyond what conventional science explains, and how this sensitivity manifests when they detect something that shouldn't be there. If this idea that your pet can be a spiritual guardian makes sense to you, comment. This makes sense to me. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because science already shows us that our pets have superpowers that we humans can't even dream of having. Think about a dog's hearing, capable of picking up sounds at incredible distances or at frequencies we simply don't register. Or a cat's sense of smell, which can detect odors in microscopic concentrations. Their vision can also be different, capturing light spectra that are invisible to us. These incredibly sharp sensory abilities are fascinating in themselves. But what if this natural antenna of theirs also picked up something we don't see? Something that is not physical, but energetic. This is where we enter the territory of the hidden truth behind animal behavior. The idea that this innate sensitivity extends to the spiritual plane is not just mysticism. It is a perspective that many who experience the supernatural consider real. They would be able to feel the vibrations of an environment, the residual energy of past events, or even the presence of entities that inhabit another dimension. This ability to sense the invisible, this revelation about the energetic backstage of our reality, may be the reason behind that fixed stare into space or that sudden shiver your pet shows. It is not imagination. It may be that they are, in fact, interacting with something beyond our common perception. Understanding this is part of a journey of self-knowledge and a deeper connection with the world around us. And the impact of this understanding on our relationship with our pets is immense, making us see them not just as companions, but as beings with wisdom and sensitivity that we are only beginning to understand. And what are the clearest signs that your furry friend is feeling a presence? Those behaviors you can't ignore? Comment below, I want to know the signs. Comment below, I want to know the signs. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because observing your pet's behavior can be like reading a map to the invisible. There are classic signs, revelations they give us through their actions, that many of us, immersed in routine, end up not deciphering. Have you ever seen your dog bark or growl at an empty corner of the room, as if staring at someone who isn't there? Or your cat suddenly bristle its fur, dilate its pupils, and fix its gaze on a specific point, emitting a different meow, perhaps one of alert or fear? These are behaviors that go beyond simple distraction or a noise outside. Think about the sudden transformation of a calm pet into a state of panic for no apparent reason, trying to hide from something only they see. Or the strong refusal to enter a certain room in the house, as if there were an invisible barrier there. There is also unusual protective behavior when they place themselves between you and a specific area, as if defending you from a threat you cannot identify. These signs are not random. For many who study the supernatural and animal energy, they are strong indicators that your pet is feeling an invisible presence, an energy that does not belong harmoniously to that space. It's as if they were an energy thermometer, reacting to the environment's vibration in a way that directly impacts their emotional and physical state. Recognizing these signs is the first step to understanding the hidden truth about their incredible sensitivity. And this sensitivity leads us to question, what exactly are they feeling? What kind of energy is this that affects them so much? Comment below. I want to understand the energy. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject. Because if our pets react so intensely to something we cannot see, what exactly is this something? In the universe of the supernatural and energies, we often talk about negative presences. It is not necessarily something out of a horror movie, but rather low-vibration energies, dense emotional residues left in an environment, or even, according to some beliefs, spirits that are lost, disturbed, or tied to a place for some reason. Think of it as a kind of energetic dirt, something that clouds the atmosphere and can cause discomfort. Just like us humans, we can enter a place and instantly feel that the energy is heavy, that something is not right. Our animals feel this in an amplified way. It's as if their sensitivity is a much finer filter, capable of detecting the nuances and intensity of these negative vibrations. For them, this dense energy is not just a subtle feeling. It can be something tangible, disturbing, something that generates fear, irritation, or the need to protect themselves. This is the hidden truth behind many strange behaviors we observe. They are reacting to an energetic impact that we simply do not register with the same clarity. Understanding this dynamic is crucial in our journey to comprehend the relationship between pets and the invisible world, and it gives us a new perspective on the energetic backstage of our homes. And this ability to sense the negative leads us to the next and most fascinating revelation. How does this sensitivity turn them into our protectors? How can their mere presence act as a shield against negative presences? Comment below. I want to know how they protect. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because even before we talk about how they actively protect us, it is essential to understand that our pets primarily act as true natural detectors of these subtle energies. Think of them as highly calibrated biological sensors for the energetic plane. Those behaviors we listed before, barking at nothing, unexplained growling, staring fixedly at an invisible point, are not just instinctive reactions to physical stimuli we don't perceive. They are, in fact, silent revelations, living alerts that something is there. They sense the presence, the vibration, the energetic density, and the way they react is the signal they give us. This is a fascinating hidden truth about living with animals. They are constantly monitoring the environment on a level that escapes our conscious perception. The impact of this ability is enormous, as it offers us an extra layer of security and awareness about the energetic backstage of our homes. It's as if we had a spiritual alarm system operated by beings we love unconditionally. This journey of discovery leads us to look at our pets with even more admiration and respect, recognizing that their sensitivity goes far beyond what we imagined. They show us, through their reactions, that the invisible world is not just an abstract idea, but something that interacts directly with our physical space. And this detection is just the beginning. What happens after they sense this energy? How does this sensitivity transform into a shield against negative presences? Comment here. They are my guardians. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because the great revelation, the hidden truth that many sense but few verbalize, is that the mere presence of our animals is not passive in the face of these dense energies. The vital energy that emanates from them, pure, vibrant, and full of unconditional love, acts as a true shield against negative presences. Think of it as a vibrational barrier. Where there is intense light, darkness has difficulty remaining. The high-frequency energy of our pets, that aura of vitality and joy they naturally carry, has the power to dissipate or simply repel low-vibration energies that may be trying to settle in or disturb the environment. It is a subtle but powerful transformation in the energetic dynamic of the home. They not only detect, they interact with these energies, raising the vibration of the space around them. Their innate ability to emanate such a positive frequency creates a protective field that surrounds us as well. That is why, often, feeling your pet's presence nearby, especially in moments of vulnerability or in places where you feel uncomfortable, brings an immediate sense of safety and calm. This is not just a psychological feeling. It can be the direct impact of their energy acting as a filter, a silent guardian that keeps the environment energetically clean. This journey of understanding shows us that the relationship with our pets goes far beyond affection. It is a deep energetic partnership where they play a crucial role behind the scenes of our spiritual protection. They are sentinels who, with their light and vitality, prevent density from accumulating and affecting us. And this mindset of seeing them as protectors completely changes the way we value their company and their incredible sensitivity. And this protection is not just passive. In some cases, they can actively react to alert us or drive away these energies. What are these reactions and how can we interpret them correctly? Comment below, my furry shield. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because besides acting as detectors and energetic shields, there is an even more powerful force at play: the unconditional love they feel for us. This pure and elevated energy is perhaps the strongest component of this shield against negative presences. Love has a very high vibration, capable of dissolving and transmuting low-frequency energies, and the love our pets give us is an inexhaustible source of this protective force. It is a truth hidden in the simplicity of daily affection. The affection you receive from your pet is not only emotional, it is also an energetic exchange that strengthens the vibrational field of your home and yourself. And this protective ability can manifest in different ways, depending on the species. Although dogs and cats are the most common and the ones we observe the most, popular belief and many revelations from those who work with energy suggest that each animal has a unique role behind the scenes of the invisible world. Dogs, for example, are often seen as active protectors. Their energy is more external, more focused on defending territory and the pack, which for them is us. They bark, growl, position themselves between you and the perceived presence, acting as physical and energetic guardians. Their mentality of loyalty and protection translates directly into actions aimed at driving away what they consider a threat, whether visible or invisible. Cats, on the other hand, have a more internal, subtler energy. They are considered great energy transmuters. They absorb the dense energies of the environment, process them, and transform them into something lighter. That is why we often find cats sleeping in places where the energy is more stagnant or heavy. They are working, cleansing the environment for us. This energetic transformation they promote has a direct impact on the harmony of the home. This journey of understanding the different roles of our animal companions shows us that each of them, with their unique nature, contributes to creating a safe and vibrationally balanced space for us. And this understanding leads us to a crucial question. How can we then strengthen this connection and support our pets in their mission to protect us energetically? Comment below. They are my transmuters. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because this incredible ability of our pets to act as energy detectors and shields is not something fixed. It is intrinsically linked to our relationship with them and the well-being we provide. Think of their vital energy as a flame. the more cared for, nourished, and loved it is, the stronger and brighter it becomes, and consequently the more powerful their protective shield will be. Strengthening the bond with your pet through sincere affection, dedicated attention, and moments of play is not only good for the emotional health of both, it is a direct action that raises the animal's energetic vibration. Every petting, every walk, every ball or scratching session contributes to nurturing this pure vital energy they emanate. This is a powerful hidden truth. The love we give to our pets is directly reflected in the strength of their ability to protect us on the subtle plane. It is a transformation in how we see daily interaction. It stops being just routine and becomes an act of mutual strengthening. A pet that feels safe, loved, and happy naturally has an expanded and vibrant aura, making it a much more effective shield against negative presences. On the other hand, a neglected, sick, or stressed animal may have its vital energy diminished, making it more vulnerable and less capable of maintaining this protective barrier. That is why taking care of your pet's physical health, regular vet visits, quality food, exercise, is just as fundamental as affection. Physical and emotional well-being go hand in hand and are the foundation for this energetic ability. This journey of understanding the depth of our connection with our pets leads us to make more conscious decisions about the care we offer, recognizing the impact this has not only on their lives, but on our own protection and the energy of our home. It is a revelation about the behind the scenes of our coexistence, inviting us to change our mindset and value these incredible beings even more. And if they are so sensitive and protective, how can we go beyond just recognizing the signs, but also actively help our pets deal with these energies and further strengthen this protective bond? Comment here. Our connection is protection. Now I want to go even deeper into this subject, because as we reach this point in our conversation, the great revelation is clear. Your pet is much more than just a simple pet. They are a true spiritual guardian, a being of light who shares their life with you, and, behind the scenes of the invisible, actively works to keep the energy of your home and your own energy in balance. This is the hidden truth behind the unconditional love they offer, a love that not only heals the soul, but also protects the space. Those classic signs we observe, barking at nothing, a fixed stare, protective behavior, are not just quirks or unfounded fears. They are alerts, direct communications that they are perceiving something beyond our physical senses. Valuing these signs, learning to interpret them, and above all, trusting your pet's intuition is fundamental in this journey of understanding their sensitivity and protective role. The transformation that this new mindset brings is profound. We stop seeing our pets merely as companions and begin to recognize them as spiritual allies, beings with an innate ability to sense and interact with the subtle energies around us. The impact of this perception on our relationship with them is immense. We start caring for them not only out of love, but also with the awareness of the vital role they play in our protection and energetic well-being. A loved, healthy, and happy pet has their vital energy strengthened, making this shield against negative presences even more powerful. It is a virtuous cycle. The more love and care we offer, the stronger the protection they provide us becomes. Having an animal in our lives is, without a doubt, one of the greatest gifts we can receive. It is having by our side a loyal friend, an inexhaustible source of joy, and as we now know, a tireless guardian who, with their simple presence and pure love, defends our space and our energy. This understanding of the depth of the connection we share with our pets opens doors for us to explore how we can go further, not only recognizing their protection, but also actively working with them to strengthen this bond and create an even more harmonious and safe environment. How can we, day by day, integrate this awareness and enhance this beneficial energetic exchange? Comment below, my guardian of light. And this journey we took together today, exploring the hidden truth about how our pets are much more than friends, but true spiritual guardians, is just the beginning. If this revelation resonated with you, if this mindset of seeing your pet as a shield against negative presences makes sense, and you want to keep discovering more about the behind the scenes of the energetic world and how we can live a more connected and protected life, then consider joining this community. Subscribe here on the channel, because this is where we will continue this conversation, bringing more content that can create this transformation in your life and home. If you have made it this far, if this message impacted you and we created this connection, leave your like on the video so I know we are in this together. And for you who stayed with me until the end, who absorbed every detail of this conversation, write in the comments, "This message was for me." It's our way of connecting in a special way, and the conversation doesn't stop here. There is a video here on the side that complements this topic, going even deeper into how we can strengthen this protective energy. Click and continue with me over there.